time playing Evil Within. It's a crazy world out there. Yesterday was ridiculous. This morning's not been much about the real world. And get back to the game. Where my last stream ended, pretty much. Chapter 14. I think we're about to get into the boss. Get this done. Get chapter 15 done. Finish the game, and then go straight to the DLC. The DLC is currently downloading. The first DLC, the assignment, has downloaded, and the second DLC. What I plan to do is finish this game, end this stream, and then reschedule shortly afterwards. Have a quick break, and then I'll do a separate stream for the DLC, just so it's easier to find. So do one continuous stream, it's going to be awkward, so that's the plan, and let's continue. Hopefully the DLC won't take me too long. It shouldn't do, unless I suck at it, which is also a possibility. But I don't know about you guys, but I just want to get back into Evil Within 2. Obviously I've only played through it once, so I really can't wait to stream my second playthrough and see how it goes. Right, so...
Shit, this is dead.
Just making sure there's nothing in there, so what I've got to do is put the right parts on here. Pretty straightforward. No tricks here. So that's not going to work. That might work there. Let's switch that off.
What am I, an electrician?
Is it? Shall I just try this before I start fiddling with that again? Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is pretty much the boss battle. Probably the most frustrating boss battle in the entire game, because it's not always the easiest cover to find. Well, it seems like I've killed it. That was ridiculously easy. Obviously the machine gun's the way to go on this. I've never done it with the machine gun before. Usually it drags on. You're shooting, it's going invisible, it's hiding in the ceiling, it's coming at you from behind, and it goes on, and you're running around and picking up ammo and stuff like that. But let's just make sure there's no ammo to pick up. I don't think so, because I think it drops it. Yep. Oh, there's a bit of ammo here. So that was amazing. I did think that was going to take a while. I could have fit that on the end of the last stream, but who knew, eh? Right, so I need to finish doing this. Still no option to interact with that. What am I missing? Didn't realise there was a part to pick up. And that, I think we've made progress. Yep, so we can now interact with that and get the hell out of it. So right now I'm just trying to plan ahead and think about like the future in streaming. So after The Evil Within 2, I've been talking about Resident Evil 7 and replaying that and streaming that, but I don't know. I'm also thinking maybe Bioshock. Possibly Dishonored and Dishonored 2, but maybe I'll leave them ones for now, maybe. I think it's between Resident Evil 7 and Bioshock, so do put a comment there. Let me know what you'd rather see me stream, and I'll take suggestions into account. Right, so now we're carrying on. Can you go through here? Nope. Maybe you can get through that window. No. We'll just go out here then, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Softer. Oh, that's very nice. Every time you start to make progress, you just appear in a completely different location. And that's how this game goes.
You've published my research in your name again. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
And I have done you a favor. You have no credentials. You'd never appear in a reputable journal otherwise. Nobody in the world knows you even exist.
Oh, but they will know. I have surpassed you in every way you can imagine. No matter. I have what I need. All that's left is the procedure.
Indeed. That is why we are here.
We? You wouldn't dare. You couldn't complete it without me.
Precisely.
Trying to make me feel sorry for you?
No, it's no one of these weird rooms. I don't even know how to describe it. These stem rooms. You've got to unhook these guys.
Out of ammo?
Out of ammo? What? One bullet? Not too difficult. You just got to get them on the floor. Pull out the cords like previously, but they two just seem to get up a lot quicker on this part. Just give yourself a bit of space. Keep them away from all so seem to do the trick. They do get pretty quick. So just make sure you're close-ish. And that's the end of chapter 14. The final chapter. Memory serves, it's not a ridiculously long chapter, but it's not a short one either. It's probably about medium. So let's see how long this takes. We're 13 minutes into today's stream now. Let's see how long this takes. I reckon a half hour. Maybe a bit quicker if we're lucky. We'll see what goes on. Pretty anxious to get into the DLC, you know, not played DLC for a long time. I did mention before that I've been downloading it this morning because it turns out when I put the game in, when I started to stream on this game for chapter 1, it said the DLC was missing, so obviously I've uninstalled it at some point. I don't remember uninstalling it, but I am always uninstalling because it has a lot of installed games in my hard drive. I'm hoping to get an external hard drive at some point. I've heard Seagate are the best, so probably go for one of them. If you've got any recommendations, do let me know. Or once I get an external hard drive, it's just going to be a lot simpler. Not uninstalling games every few days. I'm moaning about uninstalling games, but Sebastian here is having a much tougher time. First world problems, eh? That music doesn't normally play in here.
Nobody here at all?
Huh. The door's open. Makes me wonder if I'm supposed to do something in here. We've been walking so slow as well because it's like I'm on some sort of mission. Yeah, there's no like crack in the window there, which is normally an escape point, like the mirrors, and that's just not there at all. So something must be happening here. With this door being open, I assume there's something in here. I guess not. I'm wondering if it's another interaction with the guy in the other cell. I wish you would speed up, this is really annoying.
Ruvik?
Losing our mind. Losing our mind. Losing our mind.
Leslie!
Losing our mind.
Leslie!
Losing our mind. Losing our mind. This way.
And now we can get on with it. Well, assuming he speeds up a bit.
Hey, wait!
What I do want to do is see if I can make any more bolts. Yes, I'm more bothered about the explosive bolts. There will be an interaction with the Keeper in this chapter. Place the bolts on. Don't want to say too much about that boss battle with the Keeper, because if you've not played this before, I'm just trying to keep it spoiler free, so it's an interesting battle, I'll say that.
This way. This way.
Going to come down.
This way.
There's a couple of other big surprises in this chapter as well, which I will not go into for spoiler reasons. Yeah, but it's a pretty decent finale as games go. Hate rushed endings in games, or boss battles that are just not even there, if you know what I mean. So like Fable 2 comes to mind, where all you have to do is shoot the guy once in the head, there's no fight, he's just bullet to the head, he's
Just
gone.
like Joseph said.
And I don't mind an easy battle, but that's just not even there. That's like they're playing it for you. And I don't want a ridiculously difficult battle that's going to take me hours or whatever, but I'd like a good in-between. There's a boss battle towards the end of The Evil Within 2, which I will not go into details for spoiler reasons again, but pretty much right at the end, in the last chapter, I think, if you played Evil Within 2 you'll know what I'm talking about. And that's like just a happy medium as boss battles go. I think that's not too difficult, not too easy. Just an enjoyable boss battle, in my own personal opinion, anyway. So here we are back in Beacon Mental Hospital. Not an awful lot of things here, other than corpses. There's a security room where we were at the beginning when we got knocked out. Nothing to do here, but this door is open now, which wasn't at the beginning of the game. An eye out for ammo. I've been doing alright ammo wise. Got a pretty decent supply, but you never can tell it. If you run out during a boss battle and ammo's not respawning, it's going to be a pretty awful situation. I have played games before where the ammo doesn't respawn and there's literally nothing you can do except reload And that just sucks. I don't think that's ever a problem in this game. But I do like to just make it as easy for myself as possible by not running out of ammo. Here we go. Won't be picking the green gel up. If you've been watching my previous streams, you know that I am fully upgraded all weapons and skills, so I don't need the green gel, which is kind of annoying because I'm picking up a ridiculous amount of it. The green gel will always keep appearing whether you need it or not, which kind of sucks. And as I've mentioned before, that's an ongoing problem in games. I've recently been on Assassin's Creed 2 and I've noticed the same problem, that I keep collecting the money from a chest and it's just building up and building up, and I don't need anything other than buying health. On this game, that's not something you can do. So, and we're back in this lovely bloodbath area. Something always tells me to go left. I don't know why. There we go, parts. Not coming handy. Green gel there. Pick that up if you need it. I often find that going the wrong way is the right way in games, so if you just go one way, check the back the other direction first, because there'll often be some sort of collectible there. I don't think you'd be able to break a padlock with your bare hands, but fair enough. Wonder if... two padlocks, in fact, there. So that seems to be the way forward, so... I just want to show what's down here. And then I think it's a long passage with a dead end and a few bits of ammo, if I'm right. Here we go. Oh, that's not a crate. Sniper ammo. Is that it? That's it. So don't come down here unless you want sniper ammo. Assuming that it will spawn the same ammo for everyone. If it's completely random, then come down here by all means. But I would come down here anyway, because sniper ammo is gonna come in handy at some point in this chapter. Sniper ammo is always handy in the Wolverine anyway, so just pick it when you get it. This sniper ammo does not seem to spawn too often at all, so I'm always happy when I pick some up.
No. I want to go home.
Leslie?
Don't want to go there.
Let me just check. So I got 11 bullets on the pistol. No, is that 8? 8? Oh, that's the shotgun. So nothing on the Magnum. 8 shells for the shotgun. I got 13 for the rocket launcher, but the rocket launcher's a pain because you've got to set it down, and I like to keep moving. Right, so I got 2 for the sniper, 10 for the machine gun. Got 8 grenades. Might be worth you start using some grenades actually. I don't tend to use the grenades, I just prefer to use guns, but might be good to get some out of the way. So I've got 4 health as well, that's pretty good. I use that, I'll put it there, but yeah, that looks good to me. Doesn't seem to be anything in here. This lift's actually pretty quick as lifts in games go. They tend to be really slow and you normally get attacked at mid-journey, but this one's quick and there's going to be no problems inside.
Leslie?
Oh, how I wish that building was in Assassin's Creed. One hell of a jump point. I know they don't call it a jump point, I can't think what they call it. But yeah, I'd love to jump off that in Assassin's Creed. I love the ridiculously high jumps in Assassin's Creed. I think I'm going to save it here, even though it just did get a checkpoint. Oh. Oh, so you save it here. Oh yes, I remember now. So there is no the room anymore for you. Where the nurse was, she's gone and the room's just completely gone now. So save it here, and then your chair for upgrading your skills is here. And I will show you that I'm completely upgraded, as I've mentioned before. And just look at the amount of green gel I have, which is completely useless because everything is completely upgraded. Level 5, level 5, level 5. Level 5, level 5, level 5. Yeah, you get the picture. It's just, in fact, one thing only goes up to level 3 there, so that's why it's not level 5. You can't upgrade that any further. Yep. So a lot of green gel that's pretty useless. I wish you could kind of like sell your green gel. Some sort of trader. Sell your green gel and like get some ammo with it or some health. That'd be awesome, but that's not a possibility in this game, unfortunately.
What?
If you want to live, you avoid Ruvik's eye. Watch out for his eye.
What's that supposed to mean?
We'll see.
And here I am in the shitty place, which is actually just a part of the mental hospital by the looks of it. Too many cutscenes now, come on. Not skipping the cutscenes though, because we're really following the story, giving you the opportunity to follow the story. And now we've come full circle because this is what happened at the beginning. This is one of the battles that I never look forward to. There's going to be a lot of enemies here, and while most of them are pretty easy to get through, there's a couple of really annoying guys, and it's like the rocket launcher guy turns up and that just sucks. I'm going to take health now. Just don't want to take any chances, so you really got to keep an eye on all areas. Check every level, every corner on this. Oh, and he's got a shotgun as well. Let's use this. I think it's really just about getting your timing, because if you're too far away, they'll follow you. What's that there? I don't know. Gel. Sniper ammo, yes, that's going to be needed during this battle, I believe. Go for the freeze bolt. I don't often use the freeze bolt. They're quite handy for freezing and smashing. So that was a great thing. I think I'll keep this bow for the time being. Oh, I hate that thing. Look at all that coming in here. So as before, you cannot let it get to you. Maybe it's time to get the machine gun out.
Out of ammo.
Damn it. Shotgun. trying to do was run to him and burn his body. But he seems to be already dead anyway, so... Checkpoint, excellent. Some parts there, some health there. We'll use that. I think this is where the rocket launcher guy comes in. Few bits of ammo and parts happening around, which is great. I did not see that guy there. Yeah. Try not to use my explosive bolts. Without any more freeze bolts. I should make some freeze bolts. Here he is. I've been waiting for you. Quite safeguard here for the time being. I don't want that. Thought it was health. What I do want is a sniper rifle. With only 2 bullets, I want to get this just right. So, I've knocked the rocket launcher out of his hand and now he's coming at me with the chainsaw instead.
Out of ammo.
And is that him done? So as easy as that, 1 sniper ammo and 2 shotgun shells, and he was done. So that battle was not as taxing as I thought it was going to be. Obviously quite a lot of green gel to pick up, and you got to check about where you kill people. There should be some ammo lying about. Check these posts because yeah, they have bolts in them, so there we go. Ooh, flash bolt. Rarely actually use the flash bolt, even more rarely than the freeze bolt really. It's quite handy for blinding enemies, and you can still do a stealth kill, even if you've been spotted once you blind them with a flash bolt. So that's quite handy. Oop, did not mean to do that. I won't bother with that torch, it's not going to come in handy really. So I'm not going to make any more bolts because I'd rather wait in case I run out of explosive bolts I'd rather give myself the option to make some more if I need to. So, should be the right way. This is a stealth area, but I'm not a big fan of stealth really, but let's see. See what I can do here. If I run out of sniper ammo, I'm most likely just gonna take my chances. Oh, and he's toast. I'm not too bothered if I get hit here, I've got a fair amount of health. Right, he seems to be out of the way. And he can't see me, so that's great. Oh, yes. Got all of them? More sniper ammo here anyway. It's not very generous, was it? Just one? Come on. Oh yes, that was great. I think that's all of them, so I'm going to climb up here. Another section which is problematic sometimes, but on New Game Plus, not been an issue. This is coming up to the section with the Keeper, so once the boss battle begins, these are going to be live, so they're going to be moving around. And possibly harming me, so I want to stay out of their way. Once that happens, use the health so I can pick up a health. Circle goes on. Right, so if you're short on ammo, I usually do a full circuit before I activate the boss battle, because there's quite a bit lying around, but I'm not really too bothered because I'm pretty confident with the ammo I've got anyway, so you can go around all the corners. Just don't step onto this bit in the floor here, because once you step so far it will initiate the boss battle. So I'm going to collect a couple of bits maybe. Just want to check there's no more pricks. What am I trying to say? Proximity. Perimeter. Why was I saying proximity? Yeah, just make sure there's no other perimeter bombs, because if I'm running away from the Keeper and I end up running into it and I blow up, that would be really annoying. Yeah, I think that'll do. Doesn't seem to be any more bombs. Somebody's telling me there is another bomb though, so I just wanna go all the way around. Right, and I think I'm pretty much ready. Got 5 for them. Sniper I'm not going to use really. Oh, might be a good starting point. Might be a good starting point because when the keeper arrives, got a bit of distance, so I might go for the sniper to start with, and I might forget the pistol for now. Put my shotgun up top. Shotgun, sniper, bolts, and that should do it. Usually I wouldn't even bother using anything other than the bolts unless I run out. But let's see how this goes. Right. Let's do it. What I usually do is back up here. Once it starts doing that, you know they're coming. And yes, there is two. And I did know there was two. But I was trying to keep it spoiler free. And the first time you see that you're up against two at once, it is like, oh no. But it's not as difficult as you think. Depending on how organised you are. And that's one down. And if memory serves, they do not respawn, so... The problem is you shouldn't really come back here because it's filled with blood now, so... You can move faster than you can, which is really annoying. Yeah, so don't go back in there unless you really have no choice. Try and stick to the areas where you can move faster. And I've gone back in here, so I've made a bit of a mistake here. What I'm going to try and do is not let the health drop too far. Should be down with this one, I reckon. Oh yes, that's it. And yep. That's how it goes. It's not dropped anything other than green gel, so I'll just leave it like that. Make some more of them. Can't remember if I'm going to need them. For the final boss battle, I'm pretty sure the final boss battle is mainly just a button prompt battle, if you know what I mean. So I'm not too worried about my ammo, but at least I got them bolts if I need them. And oh no, I forgot about this section.
Ruvik.
I created this world. You cannot keep me here.
So you've got to stay out of the line of sight. And it doesn't always go my way, this is because I like to rush, and you can't. If you do get seen, you don't die exactly, you just go back to the beginning, which is annoying. See what I mean? Some parts you seem to be out in the shadows, but you're actually not. So it's really annoying. Oh, I did not think that would get me there. Can I sneak around that side? Nope. Oh, made it a lot further. A checkpoint would have been nice, but yeah, no, it's not going to give me one. So... really rushing through it now. And now I've got a checkpoint. That was actually really lucky. Because normally I struggle a bit more than that on that section. The bonus of having played it so many times is in my favour at the minute. That sucks. Ah, man. So yeah, you could take your time and you might get through it, but I kind of like... maybe I should take the time. I kind of like rushing through it and think, yeah, you might get your timing right, you might. But it's not going my way rushing at the minute, is it? That was a bit of a rush. Well, that sent me back, but I have dismantled one of those bombs, so that might work in my favour when I get back here. Oh yes. Did alright there. Checkpoint again. Hasn't gone badly for so far. Got dodge. Go fix. So we're out of that. I was lucky. We're back out here again. Nothing makes sense in this game. But then again, it does. When we get to the end, you'll have the answers. Well, for the most part, there's a couple of answers that went unanswered questions to do with a couple of the characters that are kind of annoying, and I'm hoping they will still address them in the DLC for the Evil Within 2. Seems a bit far-fetched, unlikely now, but there is hope. False hope, but hope nonetheless.
If I make it out alive, I'm never riding in an elevator again.
Don't blame you, Sebastian. I don't blame you. So is this where it ends? Is this the final room? It looks like it is, but I feel like I've missed something, so maybe it's not. Just seems like there's another section that I'm not...
It can't be.
But this is pretty much...
Sebastian, get away from him. Sebastian, listen to me. Stop. Your interests are the same as ours.
Look, I get it. You're not just some rookie detective, and this is not just some ordinary kid. You killed Joseph and you shot me. So right at this moment, that's enough reason for me not to trust you.
You're a good man. That's why I... Doesn't matter anymore. If you know who this kid is, if you know anything, you know why he can't be allowed to live.
Bullshit. It's Ruvik. He's the one that... Leslie, stop! Leslie!
Does that mean Leslie's dead now, or was that just part of the madness? I don't remember if I've watched the whole every cutscene before, so... Curious though. My theory has been that Leslie cloned through, is he? Or is he just... I don't know. Some similarities there. Probably didn't use a lot of tools for this game, so places are all pretty similar anyway. Well, that is a theory I've got. And I would have liked to see a return of Leslie, but if he in fact did die there, that's not going to happen. Unless his consciousness resides instead, that's probably possible. Oh, he's not good looking. Right, so now I'm back in control. It's all about timing. And that was a bad start. So I'm an hour into the stream, so this chapter's worked out longer than I expected, but we're still close to the end, so it's not an overly long chapter. Anyway. Ooh, that one was close. Not a bad run through. Normally died 3 times during that section, so I'm quite happy with that. Oh, I got a checkpoint there. I do love a good checkpoint, especially in section 5. Problem with auto-save games is the checkpoint's never when you want it to be, and then there are games that will let you do a manual save at any point. But on games like that I often forget to make said saves. Like Skyrim. I've done hours and hours and then realised I'm not saved at all and then lost it all and I'm like, oh damn. Right, so a better aim system would be great. There is no point shooting unless the red target is there, but yeah, that sucks. Yeah, there's no point shooting unless the red target is there, but it's just habit, I can't help myself. It might make a difference. Oh, handy. I'm impaled on some dead guy with a rocket launcher that just happens to be in front of me. Excellent. I kind of suck at this section as well, to get the timings like shit. Sometimes I don't want to shoot because I want to get the shot just right, and then by the time you've got it right, you've only got a couple of shots left and he's right. You can see it's going closer. But I'm just going to shoot these. And I don't want to run out of ammo either because that's just going to be awful. Oh no, it's got a red marker. Please let me kill this guy, come on. I wish it could move faster or I'd miss. I don't want to miss this. I want to get this guy, come on. He's very close. He's gonna get me. No. He can't. I get a shot. Come out. Yeah, that's pretty. It's up to this once you're out. There's no option. Can't use any other weapons. Really sucks. All you can do is wait to die. And then reload and restart it. So, we'll try that again. I don't know if it's worth not shooting as many straight away. But I just want to get it done, so... Oh, it's close. It came ridiculously close really fast then. I did not do that in the first one. Hopefully this won't drag on for too long. I've not struggled with this part an awful lot in a long time, so hopefully I'll be alright. Oh yeah, that was a good shot. Not really sure what I'm aiming for, but I'm just going to go to the main part of his body, now he's dead. Oh yes, and again. Come on, let's do this. I do not want to face this guy too much longer, come on. Again. I was kind of hoping that was third time lucky. Kind of sucks that these first couple of shots are doing nothing. If they were hitting something, I was making progress. the guy doesn't take damage from rocket launch attacks, man. Stay still. Oh yes. Checkpoint, just what I wanted. I forgot that's that section. It was easier on that time than the first two times I died. I didn't get many shots in. I think that's it now. I think that is the end. Hallelujah, it is. So, not quite the end, but almost.
Ruvik. I'm going to finish this.
That's Ruvik's grave. So his brain was so powerful, it was controlling. His consciousness was still alive. It's pretty crazy.
Leave that one. And those two. They're not going anywhere. No one can. So it looks like the doctor's dead because he died in STEM, so his body's died on the outside, which is lovely. Coolest thing about this is the fact that you think you left the mental hospital at the beginning of the game and you just really haven't. Oh, that's Leslie. Didn't look good, did it?
Go, go! Detective, are you all right? Is there anyone else?
Just Give me some real fresh air.
That was Leslie. So, there's potential for a Leslie comeback. Because he did get away. He did survive. But what happened next? Oh, a good mystery. I just think he's a really funny character that just interests me. So, I'd like to see him come back at some point. And that's the end. Apologies for really dragging it out over 8 different days, but I've just been so busy, it's ridiculous recently. You can do that in a few hours, you can get the whole game done in... If you're really good, you can get it done in 5 hours and get yourself the trophy for playing it in 5 hours. The best I've done is actually 5 hours and 20 minutes. But it can be done. If you literally don't struggle with any of the bosses, you can get it done in 5 hours. But it's that Laura Battleline Chapter 10, it just gets me every time, because make mistake after mistake, and it's not always the same mistakes, it's just... I'm just not calm when I need to be on the Laura battles. Sooner or later I will get that 5-hour trophy. Anyway, I could chat through all these credits, but I'm not going to. That's it for Evil Within. What we're going to do now, take a 10-minute break. We'll call it 3 o'clock dead on GMT, and then we'll start the assignment, which is the first Evil Within DLC. So I will be back at 3 o'clock and then we will continue. See you again. Cheers guys.